boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk combos, go. We come in, we hit it with the trick shot. Nothing but net, we need that bill, but them haters, they gon' still watch. Like I just said, when it comes to combat, you looking at the TikTok. You wanna come into the ring, mess around, go ahead, get tricked out. We got that attitude, they shoot to dominate. We got the table, we filling up all the plates. You press play whenever you wanna taste. We always with the real, baby, you never gave fake. The blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. They the blackest, the brightest, the boldest. We talk common, they the coldest.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Muy Grande, aka King, for another episode of We Talk Combat's Watch Along here for Friday Night SmackDown. Hold on 1 second, still getting everything set up. Show starts in about 8 minutes or so. I'll be putting things in the chat and all, polls, comments, things like that. If you need access to the video version, follow us over at Discord. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. You get video access just from doing that. That's simple. Help us out get to our subscriber goal of 500. We're trying to get there as soon as possible before YouTube changes it up there. Necessary, I should say, what we need, conditions that you need as far as getting monetized in the future, which I think changes in February of next year. So, I mean, we're real close. We shouldn't have to worry about that, but, you know, help us out. Help us get there. Other than that, welcome, kick up your feet, have fun. I'll update the match card throughout the night as well. We have a special guest. I'm going to try to update that as well. Let me see if I can do that real quick for y'all. Give y'all another scene. See how smooth I am. Let's see this. This is guest. Alright, so I'm guessing y'all can hear me and all now too, yes. So, like I say, we have a guest this Sunday, so shout out to Hills Advocate. We're joining the show for the first time. We try to get you guys some of the other content creators as well on our show. Part of what we want to do. So, thank you guys. Because of you guys, we can do that. And, yeah. Like I say, SmackDown should be starting about 6 minutes or so. I'm about to roll up real quick, enjoy with Queen. And like I said, I'll be back when the show actually starts, y'all. So if you have any questions, comments, anything, like I say, talk to us here or talk to us over in Discord. My mic went out for a second, yeah, my bad. But I'm here again. But yeah, like I say, just comment, whatever, and I'll get back to you throughout the night. Let me flip the mic real quick. Y'all think winning the title tonight, or who is Baron Corbin gonna keep it, or Melo getting the title back tonight? Y'all, what we thinking? Can I stream to a different place too on OBS? Got you. I'll mess with it some other time. That's fine. Like one championship match tonight, I think. They're both the U.S. titles, I think the tag team match.
A week from tonight, Punk meets Kevin Owens. It'll be the first time they've ever gone at it. Punk will tell us how he feels about it. We will also hear from KO. 17 months away, a career-threatening neck injury, and now just a week away from a title shot at home in Canada. It's KO tonight also in Boston.
I'm like, that's a whole freaking country.
Meanwhile, the other side is Baron Corbin. Since returning to WWE, Chelsea Green suffered a broken orbital bone last week here on SmackDown. And after discussing with medical, I've reached a decision regarding her injury. So, without further ado, please welcome the WWE Women's Champion, Chelsea Green. The new WWE Women's Champ. You can see the look on her face as she has discussed this week. The injury statement feels awful. But if I didn't have bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. So let's take you back to last week. It was Chelsea and Tiffany taking on Fatal Influence. Jason Jane on the outside, trapping Chelsea with a rolling encore. Now Fatal Influence won the match, but that ferocious shot from JC has had major repercussions for the WWE champ Green, and those were some ominous words from our GM. Look, there's no easy way to say this. I know how hard you've worked. I know how much this means to you, and I know how much that moment at SummerSlam means to you. But Chelsea, I talked to medical, and I cannot, in good conscience, let you compete with a broken eye socket.
Grip in the front.
Don't say it, please. Look, it's already healing. I'll do whatever it takes. Nick, please don't say what I think you're gonna say.
Look, I hate this part of my job, okay? But it is my job. Chelsea, I'm so sorry. I need you to relinquish the WWE.
Damn, they're making her release it. Yeah, they're making her give up the title. Give it to Les. Give it to Les. I'm about to put that in the chat. Give it to Les. I mean, I'm sorry, Chelsea. I like fuck with you and everything, but give it to Les.
I knew it was too good to be true. I knew when I climbed that ladder and I took that title down, I was just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Because every single time that something good and magical happens to me in this business, it's followed by something devastating. And that's just my story, isn't it? That's just Chelsea Green, the comic relief, the perfect opponent for the rest of the girls. Never the champion. Never the QB1. You know how much I've sacrificed to be here. I have missed the weddings. I've missed the funerals. I have broken bones. I have left all my blood, sweat, and tears in this ring. I put my face through birthday cakes and pies. I've thrown my body in dumpsters. I've had the entire world laugh in my face, Nick. But every night, when I got into bed, I told myself it was all worth it. Because this moment would come. And now here we are. I made it. You should understand that, especially after SummerSlam.
Come on, don't do this to me. That's not the same thing.
It is exactly the same thing. You went out there and the entire world applauded you with your wife and your son in this ring. And then I went out there, and together we proved that it doesn't matter what they think about us. What matters is what we think about us. to mine. I thought you, of all people, would understand that.
Chelsea, wait!
They just did this to put her over, but she just acted
As
her ass
Nicole
off.
is the GM, I think I'm doing the right thing.
Yeah, keep her on the belt on her. Yeah, keep the belt on her. He was good at keep the
As
belt
Nicole
on her.
is the man, I don't give a damn what medical says. I'm gonna give you 30 days to get cleared, get a face mask, do whatever you have to do to defend this championship. But as far as I'm concerned,
They gonna let her keep it. I'm saying let her keep it. I knew she was gonna get the advantage, man. She had her ass out, but at the same time, I feel like that was cute.
Like Gunther?
Okay, I'm excited. Because you
It's
got
album
your next
time,
team.
yep.
Your next tag team. I mean, actually, that would be kind of crazy.
well, enough of that sob story. Nobody wants to hear it. Let's put our attention to actual important things in this company. And you know, Nick, I know Hunter's got you on the short leash, so you settle this professionally. But you answer to me now. Why did you pull that stunt on me at SummerSlam?
Look, this is not the time or the place. You want to discuss that? We can discuss it in my office like men. But right now, I'm dealing with the women's champion.
You know what, Chelsea? Let's be honest with each other here, okay? We're talking about SummerSlam. What did you do at SummerSlam? You climbed up a ladder, grabbed the thing, the week later you fell into a door frame, and now you're out of here crying about it? You know what I did at SummerSlam? I pulled double duty. I wrestled, I competed both nights. And the one night, I made a man tap out right in front of his family. Anyway, Nick, why did you add Kevin to my match?
You know what's funny? I didn't add Kevin to your match. I added you to Kevin's match. That's right. Yeah, you don't know this, but we've been negotiating Kevin's return at SummerSlam for months. You were the one who I did a favor for. You're welcome, by the way. Sorry you couldn't get the job done.
Ooh, Nick, that was a good one. Ah.
Hey, you know what, Chelsea? Do me a favor. Just shut up.
Okay. Go puff your chest at a woman. Go ahead. Have your cute little temper tantrum. Stroke that tiny, fragile little male ego. I mean, it's really all you have after SummerSlam, isn't it? I'm looking around this ring and,
What am I?
I only see one champion. Ooh, that's
is retiring. We know there is a finality.
The last time will indeed be now.
The why is everything. Who's the next big thing? Like Braun Breaker.
Braun Breaker has got that dog in him. Nova Femi. Wow.
Yeah, I think we gotta pull the trigger on somebody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the why. Literally, the last thing you'd want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time in the ring. Just give me a second.
No one walks away unscathed.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match and quit, what's it say about me?
Breaker lands on the back of his neck. He's okay. He's okay.
I'll run through a wall for those people. Real things happen. They might not seem like a big deal, but everything's just so much better when she's there. What we do is violent.
From the top row.
I'm disappointed in myself.
It's not just your money that depends on it. It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This has consumed me for 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
This is everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
Watch the next one.
Moments ago, General Manager Nick Boldest made this match official. All of a sudden, we have Matt Cardona against Gunther. Cardona was defending his wife's honor. Gunther had disrespected Chelsea Green. Cardona stepped between them, said, "That's my wife you're talking about." Gunther mocked them, and Cardona attacked Wade.
Well, you know the deal, Joe. A man insults your wife, you have to step to him, regardless how terrifying that prospect might be. It's in the fine print of the wedding certificate, but finally Cardona now full steam back on the ring general.
You can see all the motion just spilling out. While we were waiting for a moment, there was a steel chair inside. There was brutality, and then things were reined in inside the ropes as Gunther looking to get the best of Matt Cardona.
Yeah, it's pretty much been one-way traffic. You know Gunther is simply enjoying this right now. He's just boasted him about the fact that he made Nick Aldis tap out in front of his family at SummerSlam. Gunther's enjoying beating up Cardona in front of his wife at ringside, the WWE champ. But Cardona now, opportunity to get back on top, and Gunther's reeling here.
Sends him out to the outside again. Look at all the emotion on the face of Cardona. Oh, massive shot just echoing across Boston. Oh, right onto the barrier, timekeeper. I mean, it's a big ask of anyone to step to the ring general like this, even more so when he's in this kind of... Oh, no! Powerbomb right across our reinforced announce desk.
Oh, God, that was now, Joe, and I'm certainly hoping Matt Cardona just stays down here. Chelsea Green's yelling, yes, oh, might argue the opposite would be beneficial for Matt Cardona, but straight into the line stand. He beats the count and then is driven down the lariat again. Now just mocking the WWE champ, Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green received the news that she can hold on to her title as 30 days to get publicly cleared and defend it. That was the moment. That was the moment when Boston Garden was celebrating that great news for Chelsea Green when Gunther interrupted and then disrespected Matt Cardona and Chelsea Green. It was a high landing on that Saito suplex for Matt Cardona neck first. Chelsea Green, the colored gray. As her husband Cardona is getting brutalized. Chelsea's up on the apron. Chelsea needs to be careful with that broken orbital. Cardona, that was brilliant. Behind the ref's back. Oh, Rough Rider. Cardona. Oh, just a millisecond away from a shock victory after that low blow. For it again, but oh man. Yet another power bomb, and now Gunther just as relentless with his offensive assault. Just as barbaric as it was.
That's a fun little segment to start the show.
Chelsea Green, irresistible forces.
Oh, Chelsea. Not even a week into your title reign and you're injured? Pathetic. Well, it sounds like you have a ticking clock. And since you want to be a fighting champion, why waste time? I got screwed out of SummerSlam. And you know what I want? I want the WWE Women's Championship. And Chelsea, if you don't give me what I want, well, let's just say I have a history of breaking faces around here.
Perfect timing. Well, Bearcat Tiffany threatened. So Chelsea Green had the irresistible forces attack these two last week. Chelsea cannot fight right now. Not medically cleared. And thankfully for her, Tiffany Stratton, U.S. champ here to save the day. Wait up. But 2-on-1 with Lash Legend and Nia Jax. I mean, this is inevitable. 2-on-1 against these two. And let's not forget, Tiffany Stratton has a U.S. title defense later tonight. A leg drop. But she's doing the right thing, trying to come to the aid of her dear friends. Remember, Chelsea hopeless to do anything. She is not medically clear. She just heard the news about having 30 days, and she has to watch that. I mean, as bad as that is, my concern right now has to be for Tiffany Stratton, who, like I say, is competing later tonight. Championship on the line with Jacy Jayne, and she looks sub 100% right now. Incredible start to SmackDown here in Boston. Let's get to a major development, a new arrival to SmackDown. Last week on SmackDown, the main event was Charlotte and Jay. We saw the return of Alexa Bliss, and then a very unique someone else wave. So last week, Mystic Mystics. Tatum Paxley took out the miscreants, opened a window for Charlotte Flair to drill a Sister Abigail DDT. And it was the Queen and her friends who picked up the win as the celebrations began.
Listen, missed you. Thanks for kicking Beef Avenue butt on Friday. You're welcome, but that was all Tatum. But I'm proud of how nice you were to her. I was nice in the moment. One-time moment. Charlotte, not a multiple. Like a one-time cute thing. What? Look, I like Tatum. And she reminds me a lot of myself, and you love me. I love you. You, keyword. And because you love me, you'll be nice about the surprise she has for us. Surprise. Hello. I have been working on our new locker room all day. I'm so excited to show you. Please come in. Oh. Boy, does this take me back. Don't you just love it, Charlotte? A collage of me. What do you think? Swim in the locker room, Lexi. Crazy.
Still to come on SmackDown. A look back at the wild confrontation between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. That's ahead live from Boston.
Not good enough to beat me. You think this man's gonna beat me? I'll come out there and smack them glasses straight off your face. There's not gonna be a throne war. I promise you that. I don't quit. I don't stay down on one knee. Proven. For the Welterweight Championship for the world.
Year's biggest night of boxing, and it just got bigger. Guy Opataya, Noel McKellian, who's the best cruiserweight on the planet. Oba Femi is here.
My entrance. It's very similar to like the Ric Flair strut, but it's mine because I put my own twist on it. If anyone else did the entrance, it would be seen as like goofy or comical, but like it's the irony of this absolute beast just dancing his way to the ring. But at the end of the day, I'm going to kill you. No plan, no war, just beat tonight, dog.
throw this at you. Sunday night's main event is right around the corner in Atlanta, Georgia. Let's say I get a hold of Randy and try to make that happen.
Honestly, whenever, wherever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
And Nick. I swear, the more things change, the more they stay the same. Am I right? I mean, look, Cody Rhodes wants something, and Nick is ready to move heaven and earth to give him everything he wants. Randy Orton, oh my goodness, let me find Randy Orton. Oh, precious golden boy, please let me give you what you want. But when I want a rematch for my WWE Championship, Nick, what do I have to do? I have to wrestle a #1 contenders match, which turns into a 3-way, which turns into a 4-way, which, by the way, I have to wrestle with a broken hand. But if Cody wants a WWE Championship opportunity, apparently all he's got to do is just say when, right?
Here's something that has changed. You used to be able to come up and do this. I'd allow it. You'd come up, you'd filibuster, and you'd talk, and you'd talk, and you'd talk. And maybe it was because of our... I don't know anybody that did anything, especially you. So enough, Sami Zayn, with your little carpal tunnel, gout fist. If you want to do something about it, let's do something about it.
In the ring together, I did something that nobody else around here has been able to do. Not Drew McIntyre, not CM Punk, not Roman Reigns, not Brock Lesnar. I pinned you in the middle of the ring, clean as a whistle, no funny business, no shenanigans. I pinned you 1, 2, 3, and by the way, I did it for the WWE Championship.
You think you could do it again?
Right? Yeah.
No, he's saying just say win, just say win. I'll tell you when. Tonight.
Tonight? Of course. Yeah, no, of course he challenges me on a night when he knows I can't go.
Can't or won't?
Can't, Nick. Can't. What do you mean?
Okay. What if there was something in it for you? I mean, that's how you operate, isn't it? What if I were to tell you that if you beat Cody tonight, you get the winner of Punk and KO?
Nick, I'm hurt. Yeah, I'm hurt.
You were hurt at SummerSlam, but you made that choice, didn't you? I'm giving you the opportunity to make that choice again. You just let me know.
Nick, that's...
Think about it.
Atlanta, Labor Day weekend, Sunday, September 6th. Tickets on sale now. Pitting John Cena against rivals. These one-off mini-series things. And then you deliver good matches. Look at Randy. Look at R-Truth.
Cena and Ron Cena are putting on a fight here in Tampa.
Look at Punk.
Punk delivers a GTS, but there's no official.
Oh yeah, SummerSlam was supposed to beat Virtue into me. The fans beat him to the point. run back. No problem.
You wanted the best, well, you got it tonight. Already been an incredible beginning to Friday Night SmackDown here in Boston, Massachusetts. Well, the best BTS access you'll ever see. WWE Unreal takes viewers inside WWE's biggest season yet. It was heading into WrestleMania 42. WWE Unreal Season 3 streaming now on Netflix. Of course, Triple H is the centerpiece to Unreal. About 6 miles from where we are at the Garden, a modest wrestling school in Malden Square is where a young Paul Levesque first learned the craft from the WWE Hall of Famer Killer Kowalski. Just like this man is a local who learned the craft here, as Carmelo Hayes has a big opportunity in front of him.
a statement by Carmelo Hayes right away, and now we get the bell. United States Championship match, and Hayes is all over Baron Corbin.
Yeah, and look at that heads of frustration and anger inside Carmelo Hayes, but the power of Baron Corbin is so clear here. Has to be the movement of Carmelo Hayes that gets him victory tonight.
Movement and athleticism and speed, he has that package to accomplish the task at hand.
Anger is a powerful motivator, but don't overstep your bounds against some of the stages as Baron Corbin. Straight hot out of the blocks here is Carmelo. Oh, beautiful connection.
The springboard right into the cover and dismissed by Corbin immediately. Carmelo Hayes trying to win back his U.S. Championship in front of family and friends. Boston fans trying to root on a hometown hero.
To wipe out months of frustration since losing that championship way back prior to WrestleMania, finally getting a clean-cut opportunity to get back what he believes is rightfully his.
Oh boy, Corbin meets him. Melo able to escape.
Simply outmaneuvering the champ right now.
Lost that championship to Sami Zayn back on March 27th. That was a 90-day reign, and now Melo is finding his rhythm.
No look, springboard leg drop, connecting an absolute beauty in the forehead of Baron Corbin, drilled into the mat on that one. Looking for Corbin, he bounced to the outside of the ring.
The pace of this match heavily favoring Hayes right now. Oh, he's looking for first 48, but Corbin's power getting the best of them. I mean, from that 6'8" frame is well weighed.
Suddenly, it looks like a physical mismatch, and when Corbin has the upper hand, he usually does not pull it off.
Just smashing him into that barrier at full speed.
And I'll give Corbin some credit here. He's taken so much punishment from the early goings here from Melo, but he looks completely refreshed. And Carmelo Hayes is suddenly in big trouble in his hometown.
Oh, and then just shucks him into timekeeper. Completely dismisses Carmelo Hayes. Well, this is the scene here in Boston as Baron Corbin is just yelling to the crowd. That's how it's done. That's how it's done. What was done is a beatdown of Hayes on the outside of the ring here, and this is U.S. Championship match. And now he's not done yet with Melo.
I mean, this could have been a count-out victory for Baron Corbin right here, because Carmelo Hayes is in a bad way since that crushing landing. That timekeeper's area, barely able to stand up now as Carmelo.
As Carmelo courageously tries to fight back. Massive knife-edge chop on the outside. Oh, and he gets run right into the edge of the steel steps.
Hey, you want the gold? You want to take it from someone like Baron Corbin? This is the kind of punishment you can expect. Yeah, well, I'm certainly not going to get in your way, Corbin.
He is on fire. He's brave here in Melo's hometown.
Carmelo Hayes desperately trying to get any form of offense, just bounced off Corbin, and Corbin with one shot, dropping him once again.
The crowd here in Boston trying to rally support for a comeback from Carmelo Hayes. Came out here in front of this Garden crowd in the green, white, and gold, talking about Brady and the Celtics. Trying to rally everything he can here in the 617. sinking those punches right through his gut. And then all it takes is one big elbow into the cover to retain.
That is simply annoying the Baron Corbin. The temerity of Carmelo Hayes to dare kicking out after a count of one. I feel like might just ratchet up the dial even further when it comes to the anger of Baron Corbin.
All the wind out of you and then drives that elbow to the back of his neck.
Corbin just enjoying this a little too much. Enjoying it a lot more if he can put away Carmelo Hayes shortly and leave with that championship.
Last week in Philly, Baron Corbin defeated Trick Williams for the second straight time, retaining the U.S. Championship. He declared there wasn't a man in the locker room who could step to him. Carmelo Hayes appeared, attacked, and got this, a U.S. Championship match back at home in Boston.
There's a Major David versus Goliath kind of matchup, and right now it is all about Goliath. That man right there, Baron Corbin, the United States champion, who aside from an early flurry from Carmelo Hayes has been in complete control of this one.
He has. Just manhandling Hayes here in his hometown. Oh, look at Hayes. A little bit of separation and him getting out of the way.
That creative offense of Carmelo Hayes, that number 4 that's allowed him to just to this thing bullseye.
Springboard right to the cover. Trying to win the championship that was so special to him. Hayes shaking things off after a sustained beatdown, but now looking to gather control. Frog splash. Melo.
Whoa! Shades of Eddie Guerrero right there. Let's take another look at this. Carmelo Hayes told me earlier today in this very building in 2004 was Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio throwing down in a main event. Inspired him to become the competitor he is today. Well, he needs all of their abilities if he's going to win this one and grab gold.
Was going for
everything's fine, and I'm still competing tonight. Okay, wait. Are you sure? Yes.
Well, Chelsea says she's fine. We will see. Still to come. KO and CM Punk face to face. Personal, volatile, number one contender, and the champ. Nothing to hold back.
The wait is over, and Club WWE is live now. Start earning rewards. Check out your exclusive member benefits and explore the catalog of premium content you can't find anywhere else. Congratulations on being the first to experience the epicenter of fandom. This is Club WWE.
When it comes to best in the world, I'm your vessel because millions chant my name and at you they chant, you can't wrestle.
And in the middle of his crushing, I got a genuine message from Phil. Never a more real thing said, which was like awesome.
In that moment, I had to do that to kind of center him and bring him into the moment. Because it was emotional for me, and I felt it needed to be emotional for him too.
Before you go, John.
Right in the middle of his moment, he gave me a very real and authentic moment. And it was very special.
What are we waiting for? Come on.
You know, it's pretty ironic that you come out here talking about me saying things to your face. Because last week we were in this ring a foot away from each other, and yet you chose to be all the way down there with your back turned to call me, what was it, a fat slob? Of course, the camera caught it. It's not exactly the language you use, but it's right around there.
So wait, you think I won't say that to your face?
No, I'm sure you would have no problem saying things to my face because, I mean, a lot of people don't know this, but our story begins really 20 years ago.
All right, you want to educate the people as to why Kevin Owens doesn't like me? Go right ahead. Smarten him up.
Okay, see, 20 years ago, me and Phil wrestled for the same independent promotion, and he was the big top guy. I was just someone trying to make a name for myself, and on that night, you, of all the things you could have done, of all the ways you could have decided for things to go, you chose to berate me, insult me, and scream at me in a locker room full of my peers.
20 years you've been holding on to this. This is what this is all about. 20 years.
It's not all of that. See, I don't like you for a lot of reasons. That's one of them. But it's also what happened in the last 20 years. The person you've been, the things you've said, the things you've done, the way you've treated people I care about. Good friends of mine.
Oh, which one? I think you're going to have to be a little bit more specific. I'm pretty sure your friends hate me.
Hey, you might think I'm talking about only 3 of them, but trust me, every friend I have in this industry hates you because they see right through you.
Hated by losers is the price I pay for not being one of them.
And that's another perfect example of why I despise you. You know, I see it back there, a locker room full of people that look up to you, and why? Because you came back here and you made amends and you made everything okay. There's one guy left that still doesn't like you, and that's me. And you why? I will never like you. The reason being that everything you do, everything you say is performative. You, look at me when I'm talking to you. You are a phony. The only reason you came back here and made everything right was because you had no choice. Because the kind of person you are led you to screw things up everywhere else you went. You had no choice. And I don't respect people like you. And while you were gone, regardless of what you think about me, I'm gonna step back, your breath's a little rough. Regardless of what you think about me, I did pretty well for myself. 12 years consistently in this ring before this injury. And what did I do? I main evented everywhere. I won titles. I became Universal Champion. What else did I do? Oh, here's a good one. Something you'll never get to do. I main evented WrestleMania against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
You did. Man, you really did, didn't you? Congratulations. I was happy for you then. I'm happy for you now, but you honestly think you would have been afforded those opportunities if I was still here? Like I wouldn't have been picked before you?
Clearly, you think that. So tell me, tell everyone why. Just do it finally. We're face to face. Stand a foot away from me and tell me why you think I wouldn't have gotten those opportunities. Huh? Because it's the same thing you thought 20 years ago, isn't it? What am I, huh? Just some fat indie slob? A fan who's on the wrong side of the guardrail? Just say it.
you said it earlier. I got no problem saying it to your face. But I'm here on SmackDown Friday night in Boston, undisputed champion of World Wrestling Entertainment, and I got a locker room full of guys that want to be champion. Hell, I'm calling out Obafemi, and I get endometriosis instead. I look at you and I see a lot of things, Kev. And you want to listen to me disparage you? It would put to light all the great things that you have done in your career. I look at you and I see a tough guy. I do. I legitimately do. I would be foolish to look past that and to take you lightly next week in Toronto. I look at you and I see a guy that speaks 2 languages when I can barely speak 1. So in my book, that makes you smarter than me. But then I also see a guy that avoids the work, who doesn't try to be at least 1% better every single day. And to me, man, that makes you stupid. I see wasted potential. I see a tough guy, but he's a bum. You avoid the hard work. You say I'm a shapeshifter when really the word you should be using is evolved. I evolved. I adapt. I overcome. I want to be 1% better than I was the day before. Hell, if you would have done some of the work, even half the work that I've done in my career, instead of avoiding it, maybe you would have been able to avoid that Bill Goldberg spear that ended the last time you had a championship belt around your waist.
You think I want to be more like you? No chance. I spent my entire career making sure I wouldn't be anything like you, because you could see all of that in me, what you just said. What I see when I look at you is someone who, even though main events at WrestleMania, world titles, all the money, when you go home, I'm convinced you look in the mirror and you hate what you see. I don't. I love who I am. I've always been the same guy. I am the same person you screamed at 20 years ago. And guess what? That fat indie loser is in the same ring as you right now. And he's facing you for the WWE title next week. And you know what? Being like you probably wouldn't have helped, because after all, you couldn't avoid that Roman Reigns spear at WrestleMania.
I look at you, Kev, and I see myself from 20 years ago. I see somebody who's stubborn. I see somebody who's loud. I see somebody who's always thinking he's the smartest guy in the room. But I still see the same guy I saw 20 years ago.
Does that bother you? Because I never cared what you thought of me. I never seeked out your advice, seeked out your guidance. Man, let me tell you something. I have regretted for 20 years not punching you in the mouth in that locker room.
There's nothing between us right now but air and opportunity, Kev. Huh? Why don't you do it now?
You know why I didn't do it then?
I know why.
No, you don't. It's because if I did, I know you would have ruined my career, and that would have been it. And you know why I'm not going to do it now? Because next week in Toronto, I don't just get to punch you in the face. I waited 20 years. I can wait 7 more days and beat your bitch ass for the WWE title after I do it.
20 years ago, you were a greenhorn who stepped into my locker room and thought you could get away with speaking to me disrespectfully. And you've been crying about the consequences for 20 years. You want to wait 7 days? That's fine by me. You say you never looked up to me? That's fine by me, because in Toronto, that's exactly what you're going to do. When I put your fat ass to sleep.
So many layers to dig through. 7 days of anticipation for the first time ever, and with it all on the line in KO's home country, in Toronto, Punk and Owens for the undisputed WWE Championship.
20 years worth of unexploded ordnance is going up next week in Toronto. KO versus Punk.
Gotta be honest, the reason why I went to Dublin last week was I needed some time to cool off. But I get it now. I get why you added KO and Gunther to the match, but a little heads up would have been nice.
Yeah, you know what, Finn, that's fair. I should have done that, and I was in the wrong for that. I
Forget about
apologize.
it. It's water under the bridge. The reason why I came in today was I am willing to do.
We got interrupted out there. We got interrupted by you making me wrestle in street clothes. I mean, what did you think there? You think it's gonna cost me the match? Obviously, it was no issue. So I'm here right now to sort out the SummerSlam issue. Come on.
You want to talk about interrupting? You're interrupting me again in another conversation.
Conversation with who?
Conversation with Finn Balor.
I don't see Finn Balor. Oh, wait. If I look really close, I see the shadow of Finn Balor.
You know what, Gunther? I'm getting pretty tired of your act. And the way you always speak down to people, you condescending prick.
Wait a minute here.
Before you barged in here, I was about to tell Nick that I'm willing to do whatever it takes to get another title shot. So if that means going through you, I'll happily beat your ass and show you who the real Finn Balor is.
WWE Tag Team Champions since March. Damian Priest and R-Truth. Championship triple threat coming up next.
We're 2 days away, 48 hours from me being clear. I'm excited and I'm happy, and this was a really long journey. I feel good. I feel ready. I think I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Just aside from the mechanics of getting my shoulder working properly, the in-ring recovery is a different process. How am I reacting to cardio? Running the ropes, getting that in-ring conditioning up. My roll, smaller movements to eventually doing just like anything that would simulate a match in steps. Man, I forgot, like, it's hard.
Well, the War Raiders here in a building they like a lot. It's Boston, ready to battle for the title. They've won tag team championship in this very building before Christmas of 2024. Now they return as AAA tag team champions. Mama and Kawasanga, the sons of the legendary Haku.
And their opponents, accompanied by Haku, Kamatonga, Kalatonga, NXT!
Man, does he walk with purpose, Wade.
Yes, indeed. Let's think about 2 weeks ago on SmackDown, tag title match for the War Raiders, and Truth and Priest got thrown out by the referee. Now, post-match, the MFT, Summer and Tala, accompanied by Haku, laying waste to both teams with some devastating offense, making abundantly clear their goal of acquiring tag gold here sooner rather than later. Well, an opportunity not tonight in triple threat action.
Gold on the line. WWE Tag Team Championship triple threat match. The ultimate Hall of Fame tough guy, Haku. Tama and Tama's father has made the message unmistakable. Remember who you are. Remember where you come from. Restore honor to the family. Mentioned that his sons had lost their way. Tonight, the MFT is an opportunity to answer Haku's challenge.
So triple threat tag rules, 1 man from each team legal at all times. You can only tag your own partner. Now some confusion in the early going here. We already had a couple of tags. Referee losing control as you would expect. It seems like this, Joe.
So the triple threat, as you mentioned, 3 men are legal at all times, 1 from each team. So a little cleaning up to do with MFT and War Raiders as they were brawling right away and now out on the floor.
Of course, it is just the WWE tag titles on the line here, not the triple A ones. It was R-Truth, and personally, I think, getting them into this mess. And Damian Priest having to wait it out on the outside, or is he?
With them brawling on the outside, look at Priest! Cross-body wipes out the 4 rivals. How about that in Boston? Back to action here on SmackDown. Tag Team Championships and the save made by both MFT and War Raiders.
Who would be a referee on a night like this? Zero chance of having any semblance of control here. Massive Kalatonga prowling around in the center of the ring, and now R-Truth's in big trouble here.
Is he ever?
Between Tala and Tama.
Last place you want to be, and that's where R-Truth is, as Haku looks on, the intimidating force.
It is the words of Haku that got his boys Tala and Tama refocused, reset that compass. And a good start to the year from those two. They kind of lost their way, but now they are striking back with a vengeance, with the legendary Haku looking on from ringside.
Holds them accountable, gives them that extra edge. And meanwhile, Kalatonga just dismissing Damian Priest from the apron.
Yeah, and to be clear, taking out Ivar as well. That's 2 of the biggest superstars in the entire locker room, Priest and Ivar, and effortlessly dropping them was Kalatonga. And
for the force right to the upper back of Truth.
does not bode well for the health and well-being of R-Truth.
The explosive Kalatonga trying to win gold right away. Now Ivar gets himself back to the center of the ring.
Kalatonga just aggression unleashed, and right now it is R-Truth who is in a world of pain here, closing on a 30-year career when he's feeling every single sinew
Priest and R-Truth here in Boston with their tag team championships on the line. A triple threat defense. And out onto the floor goes Tama Tonga.
Well,
R-Truth needed that, Wade.
Yeah, he's been battered from the off and finally gets a tag to a fresh Damian Priest. He may have to go it alone if he's going to successfully defend tag gold here.
R-Truth keeps volunteering them for matches like this. Priest keeps asking the same question. Why are our titles always on the line in these kind of tough spots? But Priest handling things on his own right now against the War Raiders.
Pride of Puerto Rico, Damian Priest, the former world heavyweight champion, doing his thing. Right now, the War Raiders, the AAA tag champs, just have no answer.
Sneaking back elbow smashes as Priest takes control here. Crowd in Boston loving it. As a freshened up Truth comes back in.
Raw comes out of Damian Priest, and it will behoove Truth and Priest to put this to bed quickly.
Oh no.
Easier said than done against the massive Ivar, although Ivar may have put himself in a bad position here.
350 pounds climbing to the top, but it's R-Truth and Priest joining them, and now the nearly 7-foot Tama Tonga.
That is a loss of humanity.
As he sends down the champ.
Current tag champs taking
Ivar! Off the top rope, cannonball!
Finally felling the massive Tama Tonga, although Tama on his heels.
And now Eric, but Tama Tonga able to meet him with force in the center of the ring.
In brutality from the offense, three teams just duking it out. The tag gold here, pop-up power slam.
That is what they do best!
Just about keeping this one alive. Tama Tonga with a late kick out there. This just executed so well by these two behemoths.
The teamwork of the War Raiders.
Tama in with the save. Glow getting dragged out of the ring there, Tama, and it's now Tama's turn to go on the rampage.
What a force he has been this year. The size, the power, the dynamic skill, and R-Truth is getting a taste of it. With his father looking on, who has put forth the marching orders, who has set the tone. Haku, but now, Ivar and Priest on their feet.
They'll simply have to team up to take down Tama Tonga. One-on-one is not going to do it against the nearly 7-foot tall MFT.
And that is exactly what they are willing to do. Triple threat action.
Bring yourself a loose alliance when necessary in a matchup like this, and it may be R-Truth who can finish the job here.
The gold that is on the line, the WWE Championship. Oh, look at Truth.
STFU locked in center of the ring, and who's Tama Tonga in his air?
Could this be the moment?
Well, Boston's own John Cena would be proud of that one. However, Tama Tonga just too powerful.
Eric able to create separation and deliver on Priest.
Northern like suplex too. Devastating offense getting thrown around the ring by Eric.
And now Ivar set up the Priest meets him. And just slammed down with that big boot is Eric.
Well, just when the War Raiders were going in for fallout, taken away by Priest. Just in the nick of time, and now going on a tear on the outside.
The massive spinning kick.
Luckily, they well have given up completely at this point. He's enjoying the action like the rest of us.
Priest comes in. Oh! Right through timekeeper. Are you kidding me?
Oh, God. Oh, God.
Oh, man! Just cleared out over our
everybody. There's so many great new people. Who's next? That's the one.
Literally the last thing you want for your dancing partner in the ring is to get hurt. Oh, I'm okay. You hear that all the time in the ring. Just give me a second.
No one walks away unscathed.
And if I get dinged up in the middle of the match and quit, what's it say about me?
Brinker lands on the back of his neck. He's okay. He's okay.
I'll run through a wall for those people. Real things happen. It might not seem like a big deal, but everything's just so much better when she's there.
What we do is violent. I'm disappointed in myself.
It's not just your money that depends on it. It's everybody's money.
I feel good. I feel ready. I know the work that I had to put in.
This has consumed me for 23 years.
I needed to change things for everyone who came behind me.
This is everything I've ever worked for.
There's nothing that I won't do.
The future is now.
This is a moment they're going to replay for years.
Watch the next one.
Tiffany cost her an opportunity at a women's championship, so she negotiated this path. Can she add the U.S. championship to an already impressive resume? And her opponent from Fire Lake, Minnesota, she is the Women's United States Champion, Tiffany Brightest. Now, Wade, earlier tonight here in Boston, we saw Tiffany Stratton, and you know, recently there's been this bouncy, bubbly, giddy friendship with Chelsea Green. She came out, did the right thing for Chelsea's success. Chelsea
pay off. This was the other end of paying off that deal.
So how smart is this of J.C. Jane? We just talked about that rib issue that Tiffany Stratton sustained earlier that she seemed to have while J.C. Jane has gone all-out attack on those ribs from the off, and that smile that Tiffany Stratton came down to the ring with has completely gone now, and those ribs clearly are an issue, Joe.
Yeah, Lash Legend and Nia Jax did damage earlier tonight, and that is exactly what she is doing. She is attacking the ribs of Tiffany Stratton.
Tiffany Stratton trying to play her best poker face on the way down to the ring, but those ribs never lie, certainly not when they're getting stopped by J.C. Jane, and it may well be J.C. time as Tiffany Stratton cannot figure out a way to get back on top despite this clear rib issue.
Able to get out of the way of that senton and then trip her up against that middle rope, and now Tiffany Stratton looking to mount some offense.
Tiffany needs to finish this as quickly as she... Oh, his ribs aren't going to get any better. She might have done it.
This for the take.
And Tiffany Stratton's usual big advantage is her athleticism. Nobody can match what this woman can do. Oh, nice.
Up on the apron, Laney Reed, so Tiffany deals with her, and in doing so, it creates an opportunity for J.C. Jane.
Backcracker there for Tiffany. Big trouble now.
Moments ago, we had the MFTs as new tag team champions. Now it's J.C. Jane trying to hunt down the Women's United States Championship. That's a brave and courageous Tiffany Stratton, who has sustained some damage to her ribs. No doubt about it. You see her reaching for her ribs again.
And look, you've complimented Tiffany several times for putting her neck on the ribs on the line. Here we go. Now the neck's getting attacked too. Cunningham, body on the line to protect her friend Chelsea. Earlier tonight, I would suggest that was a foolhardy move. And I appreciate
good friend.
I appreciate being a good friend, but you have to put your championship first sometimes and say to Chelsea Green, hey, deal with this one yourself. I've got my own problems.
Chelsea was defenseless. We got the news earlier about the medical condition. She has 30 days to try to get medical cleared and defend the Women's Championship.
Clearly on the outside, fatal influence, loving what they are seeing from their leader, J.C. Jane, who has taken full control of this championship match. We've already seen one championship change hands tonight, the WWE Tag titles, just won by the MFTs. Can J.C. Jane make it number 10? Not like that, she's down. Oh, what a nasty collision that is, and Tiffany Stratton again coming off worse. It was those ribs bouncing into the ropes that seem to really take a major chunk out of Tiffany Stratton, and back again straight away. How smart is J.C. Jane?
Listen, it's the opportunity that's been presented right in front of you, and she's taking advantage of it.
And you can't blame J.C. for doing that when there is a weakness on an opponent, regardless of how it got there. You have to target that relentlessly, and J.C.'s done everything right so far in this one.
The leader of Fatal Influence, J.C. Jane.
baby.
Former two-time NXT Women's Champion. Just applying more and more pressure, denying that rope break.
Yeah, there is no escape right now for Tiffany Stratton. Just got to grit your teeth and hope there's enough in the tank to somehow navigate your way out of this one. These really are desperate times for the United States champion. It's been too easy from the word go for J.C. Jane. Confidence is just growing by the second in this one.
You can see that as she continues to mount the attack on the ribs of Tiffany Stratton.
And not slowing down now is J.C. Jane, looking to finish something off with perhaps a superplex attempt here. And that would be devastating from that kind of height. Tiffany knows it, and Tiffany's scrambling. Oh, we're going to go high risk, but dump to the outside.
J.C. Jane able to escape and deliver the big kick of her own. Oh, another quick one opportunity.
Yeah, unique roll-up there from Tiffany Stratton.
Incredible athleticism.
Springboard stomach connection. J.C. Jane is wobbled here.
And now the rolling senton. And Tiffy time in Boston. Oh, knees up. The knees were up on the PME. She survived.
Oh, can you imagine the pain coursing through the body of the champion, Tiffany Stratton, who went big. The prettiest moonsault ever taken away by J.C. Jane, getting those knees up right to that bullseye on those ribs.
Oh, was looking for the rolling encore, but instead was met by the big kick from Tiffany Stratton.
These women are going for gold here, and it looks like Tiffany has that upper hand she needed.
What a knee, and now puts her in position again to deliver. Meanwhile, Chelsea Green looking to help out. Can she land the prettiest moonsault ever?
Well, Chelsea's in trouble here.
Oh, and Tiffany goes to aid her again.
For the second time, saving Chelsea Green with that busted eye socket.
Oh, rolling encore. J.C. Jane hit rolling encore. Here is your winner and new Women's United States Champion, J.C. Jane. The look on Chelsea's face says everything. Tiffany came to her aid.
Well, you can be too nice for your own good in this game, and I would suggest that has cost Tiffany Stratton tonight, because lying in wait is a rolling encore from the rock star of WWE, J.C. Jane, who is now your new United States champion and fatal influence. All three hold gold.
It is gold across the board for fatal influence.
Man, major shakeup in the women's division. J.C. Jane, the new Women's United States Champion. Also a major part of the women's division, Jade Cargill, B-Fab, and Michin. Now, Jade, things have been tumultuous between yourself and Charlotte Flair, but how does Alexa Bliss returning and Tatum Paxley debuting on SmackDown change how you approach this?
You know what I find funny? For some reason, these women can't mind their damn business. First Alexa, then Charlotte, now this random chick Tater Tot want to step up to the plate? Fine, be my guest. Line them all up, knock them all down. What Jade is trying to say is all Charlotte and Alexa did was give us another victim. We're looking forward to giving Tatum the proper welcome to our show, SmackDown. Now are we done?
at SummerSlam was supposed to beat Virtue into me. The fans beat him to the punch.
And Cena delivers an AA!
We want John back. No problem.
You wanted the best, well, you got him tonight. The American Nightmare heard enough earlier tonight. Wade told GM Nick Aldis, give me Sami Zayn tonight.
Sami Zayn was not in a fighting mood given that wrist injury of his. However, a sweetener from GM Nick Aldis. Hey, Sami, win tonight and you're the #1 contender for whoever wins out of KO and Punk next week in Toronto.
And Sami made the decision.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn!
Sami Zayn simply has to block out the pain in that roll.
Randy Orton attacks Cody from behind.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, and he just runs his shoulder. Look at Sami.
We're all stunned right now. What the hell is Randy doing here?
Randy Orton. Raping DDT.
Just mugging QB1 Cody Rhodes
the best of Cody right now. Oh, they're coming our way again here. He throws him right over the barrier.
And they went to the use of security last
Oh, man! What is he doing?
Yeah, perhaps that's why security is not coming anywhere near these two. I don't really blame them.
Beat down to the chest. And smashes him onto that reinforced announce desk.
Finally, some reinforcements coming down, and no telling how much damage has already been done. And who the hell would get in the way of Randy Orton right now? Certainly not me, and Nick Aldis suggests you might want to back off too.
Oh, look at this wild scene here in Boston. Just dragging him. Oh, no! Oh, no!
I'm getting some flashbacks here, Joe.
Oh, the damage that was done in a similar position as the Viper is grabbing the steel chair.
I mean, this is a career ender. God's sake, Randy.
The danger of even getting in the way of him when he's like this.
I mean, there's making the point, and then there's this, and Randy, this is too far.
Oh, Cody!
Well, Cody's saving himself in the nick of time here.
Oh, smashes him on the steel chair. They're begging Rose not to do it. Tries to run Piper. Oh, they're able to get the chair and tackle Cody. Wild scene here in Boston. Rose and Randy rolling all over the garden.
I would not even include that since it was not even a match, y'all. Thank you though for watching along with us. I'll update. Excuse me, JC Jane. She won the title, so she'll get her stuff. Please like the video, y'all. Please, please, please like the video. Subscribe if you're new around here. We have special guests. It's upcoming Sunday for our review show with myself, Queen, Travis, and BA. We also have Hills Advocate on the show as well with us. So come on over there, subscribe to the channel, join us this Sunday. Also, like I say, like the video and all. Here's our watch along schedule for the week. We did SmackDown today. We're gonna do AAA tomorrow. We'll have Sunday night's main event. When that happens, I forgot September something. We also show all Saturday night main events, all PLEs Saturday and Sunday, Raw on Monday, NXT Tuesday, Evolve Wednesday, TNA Impact on Thursday. So come on over here. You only have to be a member, not even a member. I'm sorry, a subscriber to the channel, and link your YouTube with your Discord. Find a link to the Discord, to our Discord, in our video or on the channel. Link it. Go on over there. As long as we can see that you are a subscriber, you get access to video versions of the shows right now. Here's our merch as well. Links to the merch in the description of this video or the channel, to all the different versions of our t-shirts. If you purchase anything, we appreciate you. If you post any of the shirts, anything you may get on your social media and tag us, we would definitely show love and repost, and just let you know we appreciate you. Other than that, y'all, here are other shows. If you didn't know, we got Cause We Geek. That's geek culture and film and television. Captain Crown NBA podcast, NBA New School Old School. We also have Get Off the Damn Fence, where they talk about everything but mainly sports, and you already know what we talk combat. So subscribe to all of our shows. If you like it over here, you definitely will over at all the rest of the shows as well. Like the video before you leave. Please do, y'all. I thought SmackDown was okay, depending on what you like. There's some good and some bad. We'll talk about it and more, like I said, on Sunday again with our special guest, Hill's Advocate. Like the channel or like the video, subscribe to the channel, all of that, y'all. We'll see y'all again tomorrow on Discord, at least for AAA, and then we'll see y'all Sunday for the show. Other than that, this is Chemo. I said it's Chemo for Chemo Queen. This is Muy Grande Negro Americano, aka King, and I'm out, y'all. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.